Once again, my brothers and sisters, I would like to talk about the town crier, or the supreme authority of the land, which is the Kwefon. We seem to be losing grip of every good thing which we met. Every Mbu man or the Ngemba man in general knows that the supreme authority of every village is the Kwefon. And that anything that comes out from the Kwefon, which is said to the village, is a thing which everybody has to obey, and obey to the fullest. And this is what I now see about the town crier. The town crier, which the Kwefon used to go out to announce important events in the village. Building a bridge, keeping the village clean, going to the palace to keep the palace clean, building of houses in the palace, and many other things. This used to be the role of the Ngumba that used to use the town crier, who goes from the palace to the ends of the village, making sure that every quarter in the village hears what is going on. And that is why they selected the quiet moment of the night for the Kwefon to go out, using this town crier to make this announcement to the people of the village. Now, this has become something which is now being marketed, which is completely wrong. The town crier now asks for people to donate money for batteries for a torch before these announcements are done. Now, look at this. Look at this. Where are we going to? When we start asking things which our parents, we have good roads. In those days, they were just footpaths. They asked no torch. They didn't ask any thought from anybody. They went out and did the work, and they made sure every member of the family in the village heard what has been announced. The town criers. On market days, if there was an important announcement, we saw the traditional council or the village council assembled under the fig tree in the market, calling the attention of everybody to be quiet. And everybody sat down to listen to what the Ngumba, the message that came from the supreme authority of the land. They sat under that tree. They conspired within themselves, because one man, they were not written, these things were not written. They were just briefed about these things, and the announcer goes out, says, takes one topic, treats on it, and comes back to the group. Another point is announced, and points are given to him. And he goes out and announces these points to the people. These days, these things don't happen, because all of us tend to lay blames. We tend now to lay blames on one man, saying, oh, he has not done this, he has not done that. What do we intend to do? To leave things continue to go wrong, or for us to correct the things and go forward? Because for me, I seem to see that everybody has become clever man, there are no foolish people among the Mbu people. And everybody wants to become a leader. What society can have everybody rule? Or what society can have everybody to speak and that society will go right? No society. Others must talk and others listen. If we do this, we give the chance for people to think, to talk without criticism, and we go ahead to build our beautiful village where all of us stand and start opposing ourselves. We don't want to. Everybody wants that any good thing should only come from him. No, this is where we go wrong. We go completely wrong in this sense. We don't say that everything which they say is good, but we can't oppose them immediately as they say. Let us go out at the point where we are executing a project. There we can have clever men. First and foremost, these town criers, these traditional men in the village are not architects. When they announce the question of doing some work, then the young men who know better, who have been out, who have a say in the type of project, now during the execution of this project, they are the people who now come up with the technical know-how, how to go about this, and everything goes well. But when the announcement is made and these young men on the spot oppose these old men who are just there to lead us, that's where we make too many mistakes. My brothers and sisters, let us sit down for one moment and think. We cannot allow this village to go on in this very way that is going today. We seem to be misleading our children. Mbu village used to be a place where anybody from anywhere would like to go. Can we remember that a few years behind, if you went to Bamenda and you went to the Commercial Avenue, the greatest name you heard, Atsam, you hear everybody heading towards Atsam. What is happening these days? Everybody has turned now to be a visitor at the World Trade Center, where they sit the whole day drinking and telling stories which don't exist, and in most cases going to blackmail the people of the village in such places. We should be ashamed of ourselves, because what used to go on in those days, now we don't see it.